welcome back in my Scratch tutorial. So as we already discussed about how the change x and change y, set x and set y blocks are working. So now we are going to discuss about how we can control the sprite moving with keyboard arrow keys. Okay, so if I have a keyboard, and as you know, in a game we are going to control our character with arrow keys. We are moving our character with arrow keys. So how we can do that in Scratch? So for this, what you have to do, you go to the events and use when space key pressed. Okay, now when you tap on here, then you find the keys control in here, whatever key you want. So I want to control my character with the left and right arrow keys. So let's see, if I say when I press right arrow key, then move right. So it's a positive value, I have to write in here. So look at that, when I press right arrow key from the keyboard. So when I'm pressing right arrow key, it's going right. Now when I press left arrow key, it should go left. In that case, what I do, I right click on my block and I say duplicate. Okay, and I will say in here left arrow, and for the reverse position, what we have to say, negative value. So that means when I press left arrow, let's see, press left arrow, it's going left. Press right, going right. Press left, it's going left. You can see one more thing in here. When I'm pressing right arrow, it's facing right, but when I press left arrow, it's facing right. It should be face left. For this thing, if you remember in the previous video, that we have to use pointing direction for facing. Okay, so we are using facing, pointing direction 90. So this 90 for right, and again I'm using in here this 90 minus 90 for reverse. Now again press your arrow keys. Oops, when I pressing left, it's upside and down, but when I pressing right, it's going good. So how I can fix this problem? To fix this problem, what you can do, you can also use a block, say set rotation style left and right. If you don't want to use this block, you can also do direction. Okay, so turn off rotating, turn off turning around, just locked left and right position. Okay, so setting up facing only for left and right, lock the direction left and right. Okay, in that mean your character facing left and right, it is not going to turn around any other side. So it's going left and right. One more interesting thing we can do in here, we can show our dog walking. So first we have to check whether this sprite has costume or not. Okay, so in a costume, our sprite has some costume in here. Look at that. That means it's a walking costume. So what we can do, we just go to the loops and say next costume. Okay, so it's going to switch between the costume. So we say, look at that, my dog is walking. Okay, and if I want to say something more, some sound for my dog, so we say sound, play sound. Okay, so let's say play sound. But when you're writing your play sound in here, so what happened? It's actually first changing position, then facing, then changing costume, then play a sound. Okay, so that's a sequence of the code, how it's working. Look at that. Oh, there is no sound because there is no sound in here, so we have to apply in here as well. Okay, so look at that.